Hello everyone, and welcome to my Days of Our Lives official. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Stephanie was using her laptop in the bistro when Alex wanted to come along. Stephanie gestured for Alex to take a seat, but she mentioned that she had to go quickly as she had to meet with a new client. That is regrettable. I was going to ask you to join Dad, Bonnie, and myself for a drink. They are arriving to greet me, remarked Alex. Stephanie requested a check for Rain. Alex knocked over the table as he got up to go, spilling Stephanie's glass of water onto her closed laptop. As Stephanie wiped the wetness away, Alex apologized profusely. Stephanie verified that her PC was frozen by checking it. After Alex apologized, Stephanie reassured him that it was an accident and not to worry. Stephanie remarked, "I can figure something out, for my meeting." Stephanie resisted Alex's demands to pay for her meal. Justin and Bonnie entered and greeted Stephanie and Alex as soon as they discovered his hand was patting hers. Stephanie and Alex hurriedly separated their hands. "What's going on here?" Bonnie inquired. What had occurred to the laptop was described by Alex. Justin questioned, "You didn't save your proposal to the cloud?" "No," Stephanie replied. "I have to leave for my meeting immediately, but before I do, let me provide my proposal without notes." "But Alex, don't feel bad about it. I'm sure I can get my laptop fixed. It was just an accident," Stephanie remarked. Alex regretted ruining Stephanie's meeting after she departed. "I have something that might just lift your spirits," Justin added. Alex was given annulment papers by Justin. Justin remarked, "It's like the marriage never happened." Alex let out a relieved sigh. "Now you can put that whole nightmare behind you," Justin remarked. Bonnie said, "And then maybe get back together with Stephanie." Following a little pause, Bonnie inquired as to whether she had once more placed her foot in her mouth. "No, you didn't." "I mean, Stephanie and I are just pals," Alex remarked. Bonnie mentioned that she had seen the spark between Stephanie and Alex remained. "That's probably from her laptop short-circuiting," Alex laughed. Bonnie expressed her disagreement and questioned Justin's agreement. "I am staying out of my son's love life, and so should you," Justin remarked. Bonnie maintained that there was no reason why Stephanie and Alex couldn't try their relationship again. Alex stated, "It's not happening." Alex emphasized that the breakup of their most recent romances had left him and Stephanie reeling. "Neither of us is ready for something new," Alex stated. Bonnie expressed regret for raising the matter. "With everything you've been through, I just want to see you happy," Bonnie added. After thanking Bonnie, Alex assured her he would be all right. Bonnie's phone beeped after Alex departed, and she excitedly informed Justin that she had received her contract from the soap opera. "It's official," exclaimed Bonnie. "Well done." Justin remarked, "Abe claimed you were excellent, a natural." Bonnie gave Johnny credit for his help. "They want to pay me scale," Bonnie expressed dissatisfaction. "That's the very minimum," said Justin. Although Bonnie was keen to sign her contract, Justin advised her against it. "This is their initial proposal. So allow me to attempt to work out a better arrangement," Justin stated. Bonnie acknowledged that she had been concerned Justin would find her choice to act silly. Justin expressed his pride in Bonnie. Hattie was running lines for Body and Soul at the cafe in the square. "Grandma?" asked Johnny. "Do I look like a grandma?" Hattie complained. "It's true that you resemble mine," joked Johnny. Hattie grinned broadly as Johnny shook her hand and introduced himself as Marlena's grandson. "I knew that you looked like my grandma, but the resemblance is uncanny," Johnny marveled. Hattie saw that she and Marlena were frequently mistaken by others. From what I understand, you and I are going to be working together on the soap, Johnny replied. Hattie grinned and asked Johnny if he was her romantic partner. No, I'm not the director, Johnny corrected. Hattie said she didn't sound like her in the writing. Hattie was playing Charlemagne, not Hattie, Johnny informed her. The writer doesn't know Charlemagne the way I know her, Hattie replied. All right. Respectfully speaking, Hattie, I personally believe that directors and performers are not involved in screenplay revision. It is something a writer should only do, Johnny said. Hattie nodded and turned to leave. Abe asked Kate whether she had read Leo's sample script at the Body and Soul headquarters. Kate answered, I did. Abe inquired about her viewpoint. The script, according to Kate, was melodramatic and filled with hyperbolic dialogue. It's unfortunate. It was great, in my opinion, Abe exclaimed. Kate shook her head, observing that her compliment had been misinterpreted by Abe. I mean, I think melodrama is exactly what the show needs, Kate replied. Abe grinned when Kate read Leo's script to him. Did you happen to see Leo's story pitches? Abe inquired. Kate acknowledged that she found Leo's ideas fascinating. I think it's a great idea to give Charlemagne 2 lives. That will definitely fit right into Hattie's comfort zone, in my opinion, Kate remarked. Abe worried out loud about the sheer quantity of new characters while Kate discussed the other plots. Kate mentioned that a couple has ties to the current families on the program. Kate said, we also need young characters. I get that. However, these 2 are 8 years old. And now they are grown-ups, fully developed. That is a severe instance of Sorazing, according to Abe. It stood for Soap Opera Rapid Aging Syndrome, Abe clarified. Are you telling me the audience really accepts this? Asked Kate. The audience was generally receptive to the idea, according to Abe, if the story and the actor were perfect. Our tale is really interesting. To make it work, we just need to locate 2 attractive young people, Kate remarked. At the Squares Cafe, Johnny and Chanel chatted about his meeting with Hattie. Johnny observed that Hattie and Marlena had somewhat different personalities. Chanel acknowledged that she envied Johnny. I wouldn't mind having a job that was a little more unpredictable and exciting, Chanel added. Chanel stated she wasn't bored with the bakery when Johnny asked. Chanel clarified that Felicity and the other members of her new team had been operating the store with great skill. You used to be the one that was always so busy, and now it looks like we've switched roles, Johnny replied. Chanel gave Johnny her word that they would make time for each other. Who can say? Perhaps if I see you chasing your passion, it will inspire me to do the same, Chanel remarked. Johnny was curious and questioned Chanel whether the bakery had not been her dream. Chanel claimed that while opening the bakery had been her goal, she was now looking for another creative outlet. Johnny urged Chanel to keep up her poetry and connect with other writers in the area. Stephanie met Abe at the soap opera headquarters when she showed up for her appointment. I apologize. I was prepared to go with this entire presentation. To cut a long tale short, my laptop crashed. However, I believe I can recall the most of my pitch from memory, Stephanie remarked. It won't be required, stated Abe. Abe clarified that he was already aware of Stephanie's work with Paulina and that the meeting was really a formality. If you want the job, it's yours, Abe declared. With great pleasure, Stephanie agreed, pledging to fully commit to the relaunch effort.